Joyhdae.
Ryan. Virgo season.
Karma, chameleon. Hey, you come and go. You come and go. I bought that shit back from my Sounds of Summer 2026, and I am.
Virgo season show at gmail.com is the email address. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you when we see you. Because clearly this girl don't like me, so I refuse to record with her this week. I don't get it. I don't understand. I
Disrespectful.
don't
That song is
understand.
a bop, and I still can't believe this many moons later, you will not admit that that song is a bop. It is
It's
a
stupid.
bop.
It's stupid.
I didn't say it. I didn't say
It's
that it was a Nobel Peace
not
Prize winning
not a
song.
not a bop. Not a bop.
It is a bop.
It is
It is a bop.
no quiet on the creek, okay? It's no quiet on the creek.
First of all, you know what though? Even though he's not my ministry, I did add that song to my Sounds of Summer 2026. Shout out to Santana because the way he moves needs to be studied. I saw online that was like, and this is not a topic. Obviously, we haven't gotten there yet. But online, I saw that he was talking about it in like a TikTok live or some shit like that, and everybody ran with it. And for him to flip that into a song like a couple days later, not a good
That's
song,
right.
a catchy song. Hats off to you, sir.
He's a child of the internet. Like people like that understand this stuff will always continue to, thrive as long as we have the current climate that we're in. Um, I have a better question for you since
Yes, ma'am. I mean, yes, sir.
see see now. This is first of all, I want to start out like this before I get to my question. You want to cut water? Okay, thanks. Before I get to my question, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm taking a break in August. Thanks.
I mean, I thought we were gonna ease on into that.
Mm,
I was gonna keep it in the beginning of the show since people don't make it to the end. Since
mm,
you want to just drop bombs like Clue,
mm,
or is it
mm-hmm.
Funk Master Flex? Whichever one of them dudes. Oh no, it's Flex. Flex drop a
Yikes.
bomb on them. Um,
Yikes. Yikes.
what Ryan was trying to say in a not very demure kind of way is that the streets is calling.
Mm,
And one of us, both of us actually, have decided to answer that call. So
okay.
Virgo season is going on a break for the month of August. We haven't decided fully yet.
Yeah, because, there are fellow Virgos out there that, decide they want to be born in this August month that's coming up. And I don't understand why. But, so we might have to come back in time for them. But the verdict is out, like, so
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
not quite certain yet, but yeah. Outside is calling. I know you can't see right now, but the hoochie daddy shorts are in effect. The cocoa butter is on the thighs and the knees. First of all, my wife should have never introduced me to something called fabric scissors. Did you know about those fabric scissors, today? I didn't know there was a difference in scissors, but apparently
Yes,
there are
yeah. There
fabric
are.
scissors. I've now been cutting sleeves off of everything and cropping my shirts. Okay, so I'm outside for the fun of the sun. The
I
melanin
also,
be popping.
it's too
Hmm.
late if you haven't caught it, but he's been posting to his IG stories and he wants y'all to know that the muscles are muscling.
Is
Okay?
he?
Because he posted a very tasteful gym selfie like the gym bros do, where they want you to see that their arms are getting that definition. He thought he was slick, but he got
Mm-mm.
a Virgo twin over here who
I
peeps
was
game.
just letting y'all know that just because it's summertime doesn't mean that the work needs to stop. You still need to be in the gym, okay?
Hi,
That was the day that
hi.
that was the day that what do you call it? Noah got his arc to working out here in New York. And I
Mm-hmm.
was in the gym while y'all were trying to to pair up and get on that arc. I was in the gym working. I don't know what
I
y'all
was
was
at
doing.
I was at home because I because I heard there was a thunderstorm coming, and I was like, "Hey guys, I'm leaving early because there's a thunderstorm." And then I texted my supervisor like I'm leaving early, and she responded with the SpongeBob gif. I had on my head out because she said that at any time where I feel like I shall be inconvenienced, I leave early, and
Yo,
that is
it is
fact.
it's I don't know what y'all doing outside, but I'm gonna enjoy it while I can because
Amen.
y'all are ruining outside because
Hmm.
I've
Hmm.
been here on this planet for 4 decades. Thorn t- Thorn. Tornadoes are not supposed to happen in my
Mm-mm.
vicinity.
Mm-mm.
Okay? I don't live in the Great Plains.
Mm-mm.
I don't expect to come outside of my house and see a tumbleweed. Like this is not the life we live. We live in lush greenery up here in the Northeast, and this
Mm-hmm.
is not what life is supposed to be. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
got Zeus out here striking down trees dead in front of my house. What happened when I had the hoopty? Y'all could have dropped that tree on that car while I was out while it was there. I needed the insurance payout. Okay? Timing is not right. Timing is not right. Like I don't get what y'all are doing. Also, 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 I done told y'all I got a new car. If Let me knock on some wood before I make this statement. If you decide to target my car, okay, just make sure it's in a way that I can just get inside of the car and pose before the authorities get there. Just don't just lock off the door or anything like that. Make sure I'm not in the car, my
Not
family not in the car, nobody in the car, and let me get in the car so I can pose properly. Okay? All right,
not
thanks.
you giving the criminals. Hey, so before you do anything, can we hey, so you want to know a fun fact? And this is not going to help my case, and I know it's not going to help my case, but I'm writing a book, and this is the only reason I know this. Maybe, sort of.
Jeez. Oh Lord. Mm-hmm. What?
When strangling someone, it only takes 10 seconds of applied pressure for them to lose consciousness. But then, if you can keep the consistent pressure for 3 to 5 minutes, then they die. The more
Um
you know.
and this is why I am taking a break. I cannot. There's only but so much Joyhdae I can take in my life. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much, people.
First of all,
Yikes, Joyhdae. What? What was
my
that?
presence is a present. I
What
am
was that?
researching for my book.
Oh my God.
And that was a fact that I came across.
Wow. Okay. Well then, since we want to piss people off right now, we're gonna bring back an oldie but goodie since starting the episodes off with garbage. Um,
Disrespectful.
sock, shoe, or sock, shoe, shoe. Today.
I don't know why you think my answer would have changed. It depends on what I have going on. If I'm putting on a pair of jeans and my
Oh
shoes don't
God.
matter, then
Oh
it will
God.
be, and my socks don't matter, then it will be sock, shoe. If I'm putting on something where socks will be seen and I need to decide between what shoe I am going to wear, then it will be shoe sock. I mean,
Wait, you
sock
put your
shoe,
socks on
sock
over the
shoe.
shoes now? Oh, it's even worse now. It's even worse now. What the hell is wrong with this girl? Let me get this straight. You you got no shoes
That,
on. You don't got no
no.
shoes on. Wait, you starting? This is how. Let me get this straight. You got no
Yes.
shoes on. You put on
Mm-hmm.
your outfit, and now
Mm-hmm.
you're like, all right, let me take these both naked feet that I have right now, put
Mm-hmm.
one shoe on, then put the
Mm-hmm.
sock on over that shoe, and then
Yes.
another. So at one point,
Absolutely.
you have a
Absolutely.
shoe on with a sock on top of that shoe, and then a
Yes.
completely naked foot on the other
Absolutely.
side.
Absolutely. That's how
Fucking
we're
serial
coming in
killer. What?
2027.
What the hell is happening?
I meant to say
Oh man.
sock shoe,
S-
but this cut
That's
water is
also that's
cutting.
also that's also not any better, by the way. There's no reason why you should have a naked foot while one of your feet
Yes.
have shoes on it. No, no way.
I
No
don't
way.
know how y'all get dressed,
Unless it's
but
sandals
that's
that
how
you
I
don't have
get
socks
dressed.
on. If socks are
I said
involved,
sometimes if you're wearing, like if I'm wearing it's the summer, if I'm deciding to wear a pair of shorts and some sneakers, and I have a particular look in mind with my sock and my sneaker, I need to see how it looks first. So I put it on. Maybe you put on the shoe, the sneaker, and the sock is too high. So then you take it off and then you switch it out. Then it becomes sock, sock, shoe, shoe. But sometimes you have to do a compare and contrast. That is how my brain works. Okay? It's not going to change.
For those of you that are new here, I don't know why you're coming while we're going on a break, but welcome. We hope that you return in Virgo season, actual Virgo season. But this has been an
Catch up.
ongoing. This has been an ongoing, long-standing debate between me and this girl, and she doesn't seem to understand that her behaviors are indicative of serial killer tendencies. Okay, she doesn't believe me when I say so. I don't get it. If you're wearing socks, both socks should be on before the shoes. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I
I'm
don't
going to
care.
do
I don't
like
care.
that little girl in the video that I sent you. Hot dog. I don't care. I'm unbothered. Also, to your point, I do agree with you, and I mean, not even agree with you. It is the right way to put toilet paper on
Oh
a
gosh.
roll is
Mm-hmm.
definitely with over, not
Up and
under.
over. Up and over. Mm-hmm.
However, I think there is a time where I would prefer it to go under, and that is
You
in public restrooms.
you really trying to
Because
you really trying to piss me off today.
because
What is happening?
people be rolling the toilet paper and it be touching the dirty floor, and now we're wasting paper. But when it's over, it doesn't allow it to like
when it's
roll
when
down.
it's over when it's over it doesn't roll down. When it's under, it can just keep rolling and rolling and rolling down to the floor. So I don't know what you're saying, but it's still wrong. Up and over is the only way. Okay.
Up and over works, but you want it under and over. I mean under,
How is
because
it?
then it doesn't roll.
Should I hurry up and tell me the topic so you can get off my phone?
Hot
Get to this.
dog,
Get to the stuff. Get to the stuff.
hot
What? Like
dog,
what?
hot dog.
Oh my god, Jesus.
Honestly, this things to discuss this week. I don't know if we're gonna get to them because I'm having a grand old time pissing Ryan off right
Clearly,
now,
clearly.
since he wants to be outside in the streets in hoochie daddy shorts, but he won't even give y'all the dignity of showing himself in hoochie daddy shorts because he don't want the show to grow. I've been trying. I've been trying. I've been
as
telling
she
him,
continues as she continues to try to become my pimp. She
listen,
I don't get it.
I
I
don't
don't get it.
I pimp is such a strong word.
I
I'm
am
just
not a
saying.
whore today.
I'm just trying to help us grow the show. And I just think a hoochie daddy shot
Mm,
might take
mm.
us to the next level. You know,
I don't think so. I don't think so. I
you know,
think
the girls be, the
you
women
know
be in the
when
comments like, Ryan is so handsome. And then you be like, I'm married. And
who
then they be
be
like, oh
doing
my
that?
God.
Who be
He's,
doing that today?
you
Who
don't
be
be
doing
checking
that?
comments. You don't be
Nah,
checking comments.
they don't do that. One and two. It would be like one of those people that like it'd be like what's her face from Love and Hip Hop that was hanging from a shower curtain and doing all the things thinking she was going to be
Mimi,
the next Kim Kardashian, and then now we
Mimi,
don't even know who she is. Like it'll be a waste of my time. It'll be a waste of my
first of
time.
all, Mimi messed up because she thought anybody wanted to see her having sex with Nico. I mean, nobody want to see her having sex, period. But Nico was like that third and final strike when nobody interested in seeing what
Mm,
Nico had going on. There was nothing sexy about that at all. So that's what Mimi really messed up.
mm.
But anyway, there's some things that happened this week. Kinda, not really. It was actually a light week, but we do have some things that we can talk about. This administration got to be fired because 19 million eggs just got pulled off the shelves on a recall. Garlic powder is getting flagged for bacteria. Um, you decided to show me an app called Sherlock, and now I'm upset. Um, White people are walking around saying that they code switch, and I have questions. Very simple questions. And then Amanda Seales is not on the Insecure 10th anniversary tour, and she made a video about it, and I have thoughts on that. Because, and the only reason I even have thoughts, and I know that Amanda said something, I don't even know what she said, is I had posted like last year or maybe a couple months ago how insufferable she is, and it had a little traction, and now it's getting traction again. So whenever that particular thread gets traction, I know that she has done or said something where people are like, yes, she is insufferable. And then right before we got on the this, LeBron James
Interwebs.
is apparently headed to the Sixers, and everybody's like, woohoo! Apparently, it's going to be a wonder power team now with everyone else that they have, including a
I
personal fave of mine, who got traded from Boston, but it's okay.
I have simple thoughts. We'll get to it, I guess.
And then possibly get to this as well. ESPN fired Ryan Clark in the middle of a live broadcast, and I just, I don't watch ESPN anyway, so I do have an "Am I the asshole?"
When don't you? When don't you? I heard one, and I was supposed to send it to you, and I forgot. It was juicy too. Oh man, it was
I have
juicy.
another one that was juicy that was submitted by Jasmine, but I'm pacing them out because now I don't have to
Did
do
what
the
are you pacing?
research.
I told you I was going on tour. We're not going. Well, I'm going on. I'm going on. You see where my mind is at? I'm outside. I'm outside. But
Maya said I'm going on tour. Y'all thought I was playing when I said that man finna be outside. Not
but
only is he outside, he is on tour. Catch him while you can.
oh man. Uh we don't have much to talk about. So if we gotta hit to Am I the Assholes, we gotta do that because they ain't hearing from us for a little bit. So
That's fine. Am I
hmm
the asshole for telling my wife my mother is correct and she needed to be a parent today and she fucked it up? I am waiting in the airport and I need to know if I fucked up or not. This week, my daughter, she's in middle school, lost a classmate. My daughter has not taken it well, and overall, this is her first experience of someone she knows dying. The whole class was excused from school today, and the funeral is happening right now. I unfortunately could not be there. I tried, but my PTO was denied, and we cannot lose this job. I flew out on Wednesday night and I'm coming back now. Our daughter is a mess. She was friends with the girl in that with the girl that passed away. The plan was for my wife, she is unemployed at the moment, to take her to the funeral slash mass and just be there. My wife is more spiritual than the average person and hates all things with the dead, funerals, viewings, and so on. This is this one is only a mass funeral, no viewing. She believes in ghosts and will avoid funerals like the plague. We discussed it on Wednesday, and she said she would take our kid and then go to the gravesite. I got a call from my daughter sobbing that she wasn't going to the funeral. My wife was refusing to take her. When I got her to answer my call, she told me she can't do it and she is scared to go. I called up my mom and asked her to pick up my daughter and take her to the funeral. My mom left work and took her. They are there now. I got a call from my wife after with her crying because my mom tore her a new one. The gist was my mom called her a bad parent and that it is so fucked up that she couldn't take our kid to the funeral of a classmate. She wants me to make my mom apologize, and I told her my mom was right. That is something that our daughter needed and she fucked up. That she wasn't acting like a parent because of her fear of the dead. All she needed to do was stay through mass. We got into a huge phone call argument and she is calling me a huge dick. My mom is apparently getting text also, and I told her not to let our daughter know that we are fighting and if she could look after her for the day. She agreed. Am I the asshole?
oh boy. Oh boy. Um this is difficult. This is difficult. So I am no stranger to this topic. I too lost close people to me while I was in school. Two friends and one like acquaintance, high and by acquaintance or whatever, in really tragic ways. And so yeah, it definitely takes a kid by storm when something like this occurs because you're not supposed to do this is not stuff you're supposed to deal with. Any sort of funeral you're supposed to be going to when you're at that age is should be like of somebody old that has lived
Right.
their life, and you're paying your respects to a life well lived and things like that.
Right. Right.
Unfortunately, that's not always the case, and so I understand why the kid needed to um deal with feelings and be there to pay respects and things like that. Man, a mom, like I think a big part of parenthood is having fears about certain things and still meeting the occasion regardless. It's called courage. Like you chose to bring a child into the world, and it's not always about all the good rainbows and sunshine. It's also about, you know, being there for them in hard times as well. And I understand that she too has a fear, and hasn't dealt with like whatever she has to deal with, and has a fear of whatever. But I think this is difficult. But I think me personally, hi Natalie, me personally, I would I would have put all of that to the side to be there for my kid. Um, the mom coming to do what she needs to do. That's why we have villages. Like many of us don't have a village, and so any sort of village, small or big, is warranted, and so that's what they're there for. So I commend her for that. Do I commend her for telling my wife off in this way during this specific time? I don't think it's within good taste, or it was the right time for that. Me me then agreeing with my mom when my wife tells me what went down is also the wrong thing to do. This is People don't realize when people have like disconnects with like in-laws and things like that. It usually has to do something with you and what you allow,
Hmm.
because you're the one that has the connection to that family member that is causing whatever strife between you and your wife. And if you choose to have a wife or a husband or whatever, then you're supposed that's now your main priority and your main family, and so now you need to defend them against any and all threats.
Right.
So there's a lot of there's a lot going on here, and the question is, he's asking if he's the asshole.
Yeah, if he fucked up.
uh, I think everybody kind of fucked up in this situation a little bit. um Asshole. You wrapped up in the midst of a lot of big emotions here, and so I don't want to call you an asshole here, but get to fixing this as soon as possible. Everybody needs to have a sit down and come to Jesus about this, because this is not going to end well over something that is so like out of like your control, and then y'all didn't meet the moment in the right way, and now you're going to cause bigger problems for no reason. So yeah, get to it. So says the judge. Boom.
No, I agree with you. I think where I'm confused is, even if you thought you could meet the moment, I always like to have a contingency plan.
Hmm.
So, as someone who has a fear of something, just in case, like we know I suffer from anxiety and certain things makes me anxious. If this were a
Hmm.
situation where I knew that it may trigger my anxiety or something, I would have had a contingency plan in which I would have said, "Hey, mother-in-law, my goal is to take her, but I don't know what's going to happen at that moment. So can you be on standby in case I can't meet the moment?"
Hmm.
I'm not going to tell my daughter, "No, I'm not taking you because of my
Right.
anxiety."
Right.
That's the only question that I have. I think everyone, obviously emotions are high. There was the death of a young person. And as parents, I'm sure, there's so many things going on in your mind regardless of how this young person died. You think about your child. What if it had been your child? A whole bunch of things going on.
Right.
I just feel like if you have a village that you can lean on, this was the great time for you to have a contingency plan, even if your intentions were to take your daughter and not need that contingency plan. It's better to have people be aware that there's a possibility that you may need them versus telling your daughter no, having her call her grandma or call her father to tell her father that you said you're not going to take her, and then him having to call his mother. Now she has to leave work and all of this. You know what I mean? Because all of that could have been avoided with a simple conversation if you
Yeah.
would have prepared yourself.
Yeah.
Do I think you're an asshole? No, I do think everyone in this managed this whole situation poorly. And this
Mm-hmm.
poor little girl is going to also have that to deal with as well, because she's going to know that her parents are arguing, and it's because of something she felt she needed to do to say goodbye to her friend.
Right.
Um so honestly, the most mature person in this seems to be the little girl, and y'all might need to take a lesson from her and grow up a little bit, because it just, all of this was unnecessary.
Yeah. Yeah. It's I mean, I have a little hope. I feel like with some emotional maturity, everyone could have a conversation and figure out how to best meet this if something like this or something similar comes up in the future. Uh, but if y'all can't, this speaks volumes as to who's raising the next generation, and I feel sorry for that generation if they can't properly be adults, especially when it's needed, so
Also, I have another question, and it's not a serious one. So she think ghosts is only at churches?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Because I
I
read it
don't know,
again, and they're
man.
like, my wife is spiritual, and she thinks of, like, she gets scared of ghosts and shit like that. So she thinks they only in the places, they only exist immediately after death and upon funeral. Man, there's a ghost in your house right now.
It's oh god. That's a larger conversation, and it just goes to whatever whatever you believe and choose not to believe or whatever. But like, as far as I know, from from paying any attention to anything that has to do with ghosts, I feel like they are only there to haunt because they're like stuck in
Right,
between, like
right,
transitioning or something like that, and then
right,
like they would be stuck in specific places. Like I don't think
right.
they just kind of follow around or whatever. Like it's just like
That's what I'm saying, though.
usually
But like,
usually they're supposed to be stuck someplace. So
but it's
I
kind
don't
of
know.
like, I mean, this is a larger conversation to be had at another time.
During
But
Halloween.
it, yeah. Oh, let me put that down in the notes. But if you think about it, like every city, town, whatever has gone through changes, right? And there's been like death, whether it's been mass illnesses or whatever. So she thinks that ghosts are only at, I'm just trying to figure out her logic. You can be spiritual and believe what you want to believe, but I just feel like I could walk outside and probably Google my neighborhood and find out that back in 18 something, something happened on the streets. You know what I
hmm
mean?
hmm
So it's kind of like, girl, just say you ain't want to go. Just say you ain't
It's
want to go.
but it's hard, especially with someone that has anxiety and like all these sort of things to judge in that way, because when you have fears like this or whatever, it's usually irrational, and it's
No, it's
usually
true.
like what seems to be so um gigantic to that person is insignificant to other people. So
Valid.
I find it hard to judge in that way when it comes to it. It is funny, but it is
You know, I'm
it
not
is hard
judging.
to
I just
judge.
had that
Yeah.
question because then in my mind, I imagine a ghost in the house being like, "Yeah, you are an asshole. I'd have took my daughter." You know what I mean? Like the ghost in the house that be watching them was like, "Bitch, I'm
Yeah.
here. You're not worried
Yeah.
about me." But
Yeah.
that's neither here nor there.
Well,
Um,
I want to acknowledge those friends that I was talking about during this. So shout out to you, Lisa. Shout out to you, Sean. Sean being Sean Bell, by the way. All right. Anyway, chat with you later.
um,
I won't chat with you
and
later. What the hell are you talking about, sir? All right,
yeah,
continue.
I was like, not you talking to ghosts. That's a whole
Talking to the
nother
ghost.
conversation
Talking
that
to
we
the
can
ghost.
have because I've been doing some digging in my family lineage, but we'll save that for Halloween.
All right.
Um,
Sounds good.
19 million eggs, garlic powder, and it's just, it's a lot. This is all feeling very anti-black to me. Midwest Poultry Services just recalled 1,589,577 dozen eggs. That is roughly 19 million individual eggs. white shell and cage-free brown shell, produced at
Mm-mm.
2 Texas farms between June 6th and July 3rd, with sell-by dates running
Mm-mm.
from July 20th through August 17th. They went out
Mm-mm.
under brand names people actually buy: Kroger, Simple Truth, Brookshire's, Country Morning, and Sunups. They landed in Kroger stores in Texas and Louisiana and Brookshire stores across 6 states. What?
I don't use them brands, so I was just
Oh,
giving an
yeah.
applause.
Me
Cause
either.
he just had eggs this morning, so
I'm gonna tell
yeah.
you something when we finish this. If you want to check your cart and you're looking for plant code P1950 or 0840962 with the Julian date between 157 and 184. The concern is salmonella, which is the kind that genuinely can kill an elderly person, a baby, or anybody immunocompromised.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, Now, this is the part that we should all be worried about, though. The company found it themselves. Their own environmental monitoring caught it. Not an inspector, not the FDA, the company. Okay.
Mhm.
Because we don't technically have FDA, but we'll get to
Mm.
that too. Meanwhile, up north in Canada, but sometimes the Canadian Food Inspection Agency pulled heavily spices garlic powder off Dollarama shelves nationwide over possible Bacillus cereus contamination. 70-gram containers, recall, I'm not giving you all those numbers. Throw it away. The solution is to throw it away and contact customer service for a $2 e-gift card. $2
$2
for
for what?
bacteria. For the
For what? Well, for
bacteria.
what?
Hmm.
No, no,
Hmm.
no, no, no. What are you supposed to get with the $2? With the $2?
Thoughts and prayers. I don't know.
Just
I don't know.
joking.
I don't know.
Oh, what a world we live in! Oh my God.
Then, in the same stretch, General Mills pulled over 735,000 packages of Pillsbury bread products over possible glass. There's an
What?
ongoing
Oh my God.
spora outbreak
Oh
tied to
my
lettuce.
God.
So now we're going to say this out loud because, I know everybody else is saying it out loud, but we're going to say it out loud. The FDA has lost 3,859 employees in 2025 and another 473 in 2026. The Food Safety Inspection Services lost 913. CDC lost 2,889. Back in 2024, before the worst of it, the FDA employed 443 food safety inspectors to cover 36,600 facilities. The agency's own estimate of what it needs is 1,500. The food traceability rule, the one built specifically so investigators can track contaminated food from farm to fork in hours instead of weeks, got pushed back 30 months to 2028. The Government Accountability Office publicly scolded the FDA in February of this year for failing to effectively oversee food safety, and foreign food inspections have hit a historic low. Where's Elon Musk? Hang him by his big toe.
It's what's this? What's such like? Why this is such a shame is that the people that deserve to get the consequences from these actions won't see them,
At all.
and it's like the general public who is just trying to survive and not thinking about every little thing that the government is supposed that over time has um reassured us that they're taken care of, so that we could thrive as a society and not die and stuff. Like we put like systems and agencies in place in order to make sure that the general public lives a fairly healthy life. We've
Right.
pulled all that stuff away,
We have.
um only for though the people who will be affected by that to now not only think about how they gonna pay rent, how they gonna pay bills, how they gonna take care of their children, all that stuff. But like now, in the midst of trying to take care of children, they got to be like, wait a second, I can't use the eggs because the eggs might give me salmonella. I can't even put peanut butter and jelly on bread because the glass will cut up all my children's inner organs. Um, like these are sort of things that they're starting to have to think of on top of it all. What are we supposed to do today?
While you were talking, I was thinking, maybe this is our final destination.
Listen, listen.
Because all of this stuff just seems like the earth or the universe is trying to course correct. And I didn't sign up for it. I voted what I was supposed to vote
Right,
back when.
right.
I did not sign up for this. And it's crazy because the fact that they are 30, how many months are they behind? 30 months behind. Or it got pushed back 30 months. That means 2028, 2029, we finna be dying.
If we finna listen, and y'all trying to tell me that I'm having a midlife crisis at 40. I'm actually having a midlife niceness, by the way. That's what I've coined. TM. TM. Yes. But like at the end of the day, one of my tats says live while you're alive. Okay? That's what I'm doing now. Because
Amen.
who the hell knows how long we're gonna be here. I say this all the time. I'm so guilty. Like, why would I have chosen to bring children into this world? You know what I
Because
mean?
we had faith in humanity, and humanity said,
It's terrible, man.
got him. Moving along, you decided to harsh my yum. No, yuck my yum.
What?
To yuck my yum by sharing something with me called Sherlock.
Wait, before you continue, what's your yum here? Because I don't understand what you're getting at. What did you yum before this? You're getting
I
to
don't
it?
like the fact that, yeah, I don't like the fact that people could do this.
I don't either. That's why I sent it to you. It's crazy.
So there's a category of app blowing up right now, and the flagship is called Sherlock. Here's how it works. You take a photo of a person's face, any photo, a screenshot from a dating profile, a picture you took at a bar, a still from someone's story. You upload it, the app runs it against a database of over 1 billion index faces and hands. You back their Instagram, their TikTok, their Facebook, their LinkedIn, their blog, news mentions ranked by confidence score.
Mm,
Some versions will
mm,
generate an AI summary of who they are and then draft you an opening message to send them.
mm-mm, mm-mm.
The
I don't like
marketing
it.
is airtight. Catch a catfish. Verify your date before you meet him. Make sure that the seller is real. Find out if someone stole your photos. One of these companies literally calls itself a dating safety app. Your pocket detective. Listen, women have been told for many a time that safety is our personal responsibility. So of course, any tool that promises, knows who you're meeting is going to sell. But here's the problem. This app does not notify the person being searched. There's no consent
Listen.
step. There's no way to opt out. The developers say photos are deleted after processing, and there's no independent verification of that claim anywhere. These are biometrics, meaning your face is now a permanent, unencryptable password you cannot change. Illinois has a biometric privacy law, and the EU has GDPR. And outside of those, the protection is essentially vibes in terms of services. Independent testing has found the accuracy claims are generous, which means the app is also confidently wrong about people sometimes. And a false match on a stranger's face is its own kind of danger. Now, here's the
Hmm,
thing, the other side
hmm.
of this, as a woman, um, I understand wanting to verify your hinge date, but there's one where a woman can verify her hinge date, lets the man who watched her leave the gym find her full name, her employer, and her neighborhood before she gets to her car. It lets an abusive ex locate a person who moved and started over. It lets someone at a protest get identified. Every safety feature here is a stalking feature, wearing a bonnet, essentially. The app includes a line in the fine print telling you not to use it to harass, stalk, or impersonate, because people follow rules. That is not a safeguard. That is a liability shield. You cannot build a machine whose only function is finding people and then act shocks when people get found. I don't like it.
This is first of all, um y'all gotta stay woke, okay?
Yeah.
I know it's an antiquated term now, but like that's the general feeling that I'm having here. This is not what they're marketing this as.
Mm-mm.
This is mass surveillance.
Mm-hmm.
This is the groundwork for a police state.
Mm-hmm.
We have people like Kylie Jenner out here promoting and marketing a new fancy meta glasses for people to wear because it's, oh my gosh, so cute. This is what's going on. You wear these glasses, they don't
Mm-hmm.
tell you that, they're recording. It's very hard to tell that they are cameras on your face. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
everywhere you look, it is caching and storing all of your faces of people from multiple angles and all these different things. Where is this data going? Where is it being stored? What is it being used for? First of all, they're charging you money now to do the work for them. And y'all are just like, yes, how cute. Amazing. Look at how I can put this thing on what? Social media. Y'all wonder why the hell I don't post. Okay? Y'all telling y'all whole life story. Y'all
Whole
telling
life story.
everything about you and your families and
Y'all be
where you
like,
live. Also everything. You telling them
come with
everything.
me. Come with me as I move into my first New York apartment. I'm going to hold up my hand to block the street, but I'm not going to hide the signs of the stores that are in the neighborhood that are specific to this neighborhood, which makes you that much easier to track.
Oh, okay. Now,
Um,
but last thing before you get to going, this is also dangerous in a way that you just said that it does not always get it right.
mm-mm,
You be on this show from time to time talking about how many doppelgangers you got out there.
I sure do.
All right. Um, so somebody could go do something. It thinks that it's you. You now under the jail because they think it was you and you had nothing to do with it. All right. Now, also, if it's mixing and matching different people's information that is mixed up or whatever, I just looked on the comptroller's website because from time to time there's like unclaimed funds and stuff that
Yeah,
you
I do
can
that too.
find. And
Yeah, I do that too.
like sometimes you never know, it could be 25 cents, it could be 25 million dollars, who knows. I'm gonna go claim those
I'm going to
funds.
check
Okay,
because
so
it's free to check.
I put my name in for Brooklyn, New York, like really the honing in the like location of where I'm looking. My name, obviously I'm Black Ryan. I'm not gonna tell y'all my last name, but I put in my first and last name. 5 or 6 pages of results came up with my full name,
Right.
same initials,
Right.
different addresses. If any of that stuff gets mixed up, it's this specific person that has my same name, but it's my information. I'm going down. Like this
Right.
is more serious than y'all think, and y'all just think it's cute out on putting stuff out on social media, being like, okay, oh my gosh, is this you? I follow you. Oh my goodness, or whatever, trying to prank to put stuff on social media to be funny to get likes and shit.
It's
This is
nothing.
scary, scary business. Okay, all right.
Um, Kylie Jenner, you raggedy bitch, you get online and talk about the fact that you don't like people invading your privacy, but you're gonna market an accessory that does just that. Go to hell. Go to hell. Okay. This is scary for a lot of reasons. As a woman, it's scary because listen, I know is one of my favorite things to tell somebody. If the vibes isn't right, no. I've been able to, luckily, knock on wood, keep certain details about myself offline. Like people only know what I want them to know about me. I Google myself all the time to check for that specific reason. My LinkedIn is private. Um, so you may get certain details from Googling me or searching me, but you're getting what I want you to have.
Mm.
Also, fun fact, because my name is unique, Google be like, we don't know who this is. You mean this person. They be like, you mean Jodie Ann? And then they be showing you a whole bunch of Jodie Anns. Yes, that's who they mean. But it's scary to think of me saying no to someone and then them because I happen to be on Hinge, which I did restart. We'll talk about that when we come back. But um
Oh man.
thinking that they take a picture that I have on Hinge and run it through one of these apps, and then it's giving them a full breakdown of whatever, right? And then them like meeting me there or showing up someplace. One, You do that, you will end up on a t-shirt. I'm not even trying to be cute. You will end up on a t-shirt. There's no questions to be asked. There's no conversations to be had. You will end up on a t-shirt. Your family will be saying goodbye to you. Okay? But it's just dangerous because like I said in reading about it, what about the people, not even just men, but what about the people with ill intentions, the stalkers, the crazed ex who doesn't know how to let it go? Things like, and the fact that you're not even able to opt out, because that when you sent it to me, that was the first thing I went to go look for, was like, how do I not consent to this? Because I have not consented to them using
Yeah.
my image for
Yeah.
anything. And
Yeah.
there's literally nothing there that says it. All it tells you is how it works and what they do, and that they delete it in 24 hours. People screenshot, boo.
Also, guess what? Y'all make social media, what do you call it, accounts for y'all children from the time they're born.
Yeah.
And they're just outside
Mm-hmm.
doing the stuff, letting, like, just figuring shit out. Like, I sent you, did I send you or did you send me something about a kid showing her mom something on YouTube that was supposed to look
I sent it to
like
you.
yeah, it was supposed to look like some sort of learning thing, but it was some random ass person, like, basically cussing and teaching them how to say the
It was
ABCs and
learning the
doing all.
ABCs, and it started off innocent. A is for apple, apple, apple. B is for bald headed hoe. C was for crackhead, and then the mother was
Hmm.
like, "What is this?"
What is this? And so what I'm saying is, like, y'all put y'all children in front of YouTube as a babysitter. These children are being influenced by all sorts of crazy shit. Then y'all also, if y'all can do that, put them in front of YouTube as a babysitter, y'all also definitely giving them full access to social media. Children are a lot smarter than they were before right now, but guess what? They are still children.
Children. I
They're gonna
agree.
make they're gonna make stupid ass decisions. People are gonna be able to find them. People are gonna be like, "Oh, I know such and such. Your mom, such and such, called and told me blah blah blah. What's my mom's name? Yeah, where she work? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. She sent me whatever, whatever. Boom, 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 boom. And then guess what? Milk carton. Like, come on, man. Like, I can see
It's
so many scenarios. I don't know why y'all can't see that.
it's that, and then it's also the fact that so many people are chasing this type of internet virality slash clout,
Yeah.
in which they are they use their children as props. Um, and not for nothing, I don't want to see, like, people are crazy. People do crazy things every day. And when it comes to children, it's even scarier. Nothing grinds my gears more than when a child, like something with a child, comes across my FYP on TikTok, whether it's it's a cute family something, and the child is doing something cute, and then I look at the amount of saves it has.
Mm-hmm.
What are you
Mm-hmm.
saving it for? I might click the heart and scroll because you get paid that way, right? If it's a family that's monetizing, fine, get paid. What are you saving it for? And why are thousands upon thousands of you saving it? And you, as a parent, don't know what they're doing with that, and you're okay with it. It will tell you somebody saves it, but it's not like you can go in and be like, no, unsave.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
unsave. And it's always when it's like babies doing either eating or dancing or whatever it is. We have to be mindful. It's the technology is only going to get smarter. People are only going to get more nefarious in their use of it. And it is scary. It
Yeah.
is scary.
Yeah.
Before we move on to the next topic, this is not a topic. Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, I'm gonna need you to wrap up this whole thing with you and this doctorate dissertation by Virgo season. You will not embarrass us into Virgo season, okay? You got a couple more weeks, bitch. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. Wrap it up. You are embarrassing the sign. We are done. We are through. We are over it. Wrap it up. Okay? You're out here with your fake Amazon bought cap and gown on that people image searched and cost you $89, not even the right colors for the degree that you say you had. Wrap it up. People sending me videos of you because they know you wrap it up. Embarrassing.
Oh,
My
gosh.
God, today. Moving on
Okay.
to
Yeah.
embarrassments. Amanda Seales is embarrassing herself.
Oh,
Insecure is
God.
turning 10 to market. Issa Rae and showrunner Prentice Penny announced a 13-day anniversary tour, an evening of candid conversation and behind-the-scenes stories. It opens my birthday at the Met in Philadelphia and closes October 8th at the YouTube Theater in Inglewood, with stops in DC, Detroit, Boston, Brooklyn, Vegas, Oakland, Chicago, Atlanta, and Houston. Yvonne
Where's the Brooklyn?
Orji.
Where's the Brooklyn location? Paramount?
I don't know. I didn't say. I didn't
Oh,
honestly.
I might,
I
I
have to
might,
look.
I might, I might pull up. Why not?
Yvonne Orji, Jay Ellis, and Natasha Rothwell are attached to select dates. Amanda Seales, who played Tiffany Dubois for all 5 seasons, is not on the flyer. Fans obviously noticed that within hours. Seales responded with a short mock documentary video, no speech, no demand, no direct accusation, just the thing people say when they are trying to convince you and themselves that their feelings are fine. She later said that the characters are proof of life and that fans naturally want to see the people they connected with, and she pointed out that women and mothers have thanked her specifically for how she portrayed postpartum depression on that show. Let's not act like we're all dense here. Her relationship with Issa Rae reportedly soured around 2019. Seales has said publicly and repeatedly over the years that she was mistreated on that set, that the cast was cold to her, and that Rae was not that empowering to the women around her. When commenters pointed that out, Seales responded that accountability being taken, an apology being extended, and an invite being extended should not be a difficult concept. And this is where the room splits. One camp says Issa owns Insecure, and the entire point of ownership is deciding who you work with. You do not get to spend years telling the internet these people mistreated you and then expect a seat at the reunion. The other camp says a 10-year anniversary is for the fans, not the founders, and leaving out one of the core 4 reads like Mean Girl energy dressed up as a business decision. Both of these things can be true, but I'm leaning towards listen.
First of all, it's just like, this is so stupid because if I own a thing and I don't want one thing attached to that thing, I don't have to have that thing. I don't. Okay, to say it more bluntly, if I own Insecure and I hate Amanda Seales, Amanda Seales will not be on my tour. Like, what's so hard about that? There's no. I don't care. I don't care what you say. Like,
But here's the
she's
thing.
not making or breaking this tour. Like, people coming to
She's
see
not.
everybody else.
But also, Amanda, is it Uchi Wally or is it one mic? Because were you so, like, if I was so poorly mistreated in this environment that every time somebody asks me about it, that I make a point to say that everybody on this show was horrible to me, why would I want to be invited to be on said show?
She said it's because the fans have been, reaching out to her so much and they just love that character so much, and you're
Girl,
depriving them of their experience of having her there,
stuff it. Stuff it with your ego. Stuff it. You were not that central to the show that you will be missed. Okay? Like, let's keep it a buck. The people who want you there are your fans specifically. And I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure if we do a Venn diagram, it's the same people who said they thought Kanye would come out for Jay-Z's show. It's a Venn diagram.
I tell you this. I love Natasha Rothwell. As
Mm-hmm.
much as I love Issa and the drama of the show and all of that stuff, like, I love Natasha Rothwell. I would go just to see her. So, it is what it is. Like, I'm
But
not missing this. I'm not missing anyone by, like, her not inviting Amanda Seales.
that's
I'm
what I'm
sorry.
saying though. No one is really saying, oh, this is gonna be horrible, because you know who's not gonna be there? Amanda. No one's saying that. Only your fans are saying that. And if you care so much and you can sell tickets, do your own little 10-year anniversary show.
The Tiffany tour.
There you go. Wrap it up. But what you're not going to do is talk cash shit about me every chance you get. You went on Shannon Sharp's show and called me damn near everything but a child of God. And you expect me to put money in your pocket by inviting you on a tour for a show that I created,
You
that
know what I mean?
I own?
You know what I mean?
That's why you don't burn bridges. And I'm not saying Amanda's wrong. If what she says is true and that's how she feels, she's 100% entitled to her feelings.
Yeah.
But again, is it Uchi Wally or is it one mic? Because you and I have a shared experience with working with a particular somebody in the past.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can pay me to work with that person again because of how bad that experience was. You get what I'm saying?
No, I get it. I definitely get it. I get it. Yes. It's I don't know. It's so weird to me because again, I'm not in the inner circles of an Issa Rae. I would love to be. Call me. All right. But to say that Issa does not uplift women or black women or whatever you said, uh, it just does not seem right to me. Like all you see is that. Like that's all you see. Should be like like bigging up every single woman. All of the music on the shows that she does is usually female artists and like all these things. Like it just does not sound right. Something in the milk ain't clean. So I mean, I would be devastated if you are correct here when it comes to that, but it don't seem right to me. It don't seem right.
I also just feel like if you're the only person, like nobody, because here's the thing too, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If Amanda wasn't insufferable and she was liked, while Issa has power,
Mm-hmm.
you would see more people standing up to defend Amanda Seales, because it's not like Issa Rae is Steven Spielberg or Christopher Nolan or something to that caliber, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody from that show, big role, little role, mini role, half a role, has come out and said, Amanda, I see you. I agree with you. I feel you. Everybody can't be wrong.
Mm.
And you need to take a step back and figure out where you messed up. And maybe you owe people an apology. Maybe you were so off-putting that the energy you put out was the energy that you received right back. And now that when it was in front of your face,
Right.
it was wrong.
Right. Huh. I do know this. I know that Amanda is known for being a master debater. The person not to debate with is Issa Rae. I'm gonna tell you that right now. She gonna win
I also
regardless.
know,
She gonna find a way to win regardless.
listen, I don't think Amanda Seales is dumb, but I think she's so smart that she's dumb.
Mm. Mm.
Because you are always in, like, you're well within your right to your opinion, right? Freedom of speech does not mean freedom of consequences. You used your freedom of speech, right? You took the time to speak on Issa Rae and what you thought about her. Meet your consequences. You fucked around, and this is how you're finding out.
Yeah, I say that all the time. You can do your actions, continue to do all the actions. Actions have consequences, regardless.
And just be ready for them.
Yep.
And just be ready for them.
Yep.
It is what it is.
Yep.
Because I am a sports journalist from time to time.
Oh God. Oh God.
LeBron James picked Philly, and there's other things that have happened in the sports world, but we're going to start with LeBron. After 3 weeks of the longest free agency in modern memory, because LeBron loved to draw some shit out, he announced today, Friday, that he is signing with the Philadelphia 76ers. 2 years, $8 million player option. He said he genuinely thought he was done when the season ended, that he needed the time to figure out whether he still loved the game, and he called it his last decision. That man loved calling something a decision. The first decision, the final decision, the middle decision.
Listen, he's not wrong. He is making a decision.
He is. His words.
Yeah.
He is not going for money. He is not going for family. He still wants to compete and to feel what winning another championship feels like. Now this is where it gets interesting, and where I had to put my little sports journalist hat on.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
This is what Philadelphia has just built. Okay, they had already traded Paul George and drafted capital to Boston for Jaylen Brown. Shout out to Jaylen. My foundation works with him. My little not it's not a nonprofit. My crowdfunding works with him, which was the most shocking move of the summer of its own. Now, the projected starting five is Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, Jaylen Brown, LeBron James, and Joel Embiid. That is 36 combined all-star selections and 5 MVPs on the floor at the same time. The Sixers have not won a title since 1983 and have not been past the second round in 25 years. Their finals odd moved from 20 to 1 to plus 900 the moment he posted. Governor Josh Shapiro proclaimed Friday LeBron James Day across the entire Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. A restaurant chain offered him a free food for life. He turns 42 in December. Somebody said,
We like Shapiro, right? He's a governor we like. Okay.
he's a
All
Democratic
right.
governor. So I mean
Okay. All right. Okay.
but somebody said that LeBron's gonna put Joel Embiid on his physical fitness regime and turn that man into the Winter Soldier. I cackled. I cackled. As
Oh
a
man.
non-sports ball follower, also sidebar, why did World Cup just end? That shit was going on for 18 years. I digress. Talk your talk, because I know you're gonna have thoughts about this as the resident Knicks fan.
Okay. So I don't have I do have lots to say, but I know we're running short on time. So one thing I'm gonna start with is finally, god damn it. Adam Silver has refused to put out the schedule for the season because he was waiting on LeBron James's decision so that he could figure out how and where and when these games are going to happen. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I need to be at the first Knicks game of the season. I don't care what mountains need to be moved or not. I need to be there. And so those tickets don't go on sale until the schedule is made. Thank you, LeBron James, for wasting so much goddamn time. And now I can breathe a little easier. Second point. I don't care what all these supposed all-stars are doing over there in the Philly town. It's still gonna be Knicks in 5, if not Knicks in 4. So do whatever the hell you want to do. We still got this, okay? Y'all are a superstar team that has been forced together somehow, some way, which in theory sounds great, but y'all will be lucky if between Joel and LeBron, you get 82 games combined out of the two of them for the season. Okay? Also, these are all superstars in their right. And so if they all are used to a certain level of production and having the ball in their hands, clearly they're going to need to gel in some way, to some form, some shape,
Yeah.
some sort of chemistry needs to happen. And I don't foresee that happening fairly quickly. I think they'll do well. I don't think they'll do well enough to contend with my Knicks. Okay, my Knicks have been brewing and working on this chemistry for years and years and years. Back to when Jalen Brunson, the correct Jalen, um, was in college. Okay, so pump y'all brakes. I understand this is huge news. Huge news. Y'all discounted my Knicks last year, and look at where we at now. So pump your brakes. Whatever. It is what it is. Good for them. Give me my Knicks tickets, and also, if y'all bum asses don't allow me in that building on that first game of the season, trust and believe I'm tearing the building down. If I can't be in the building, none of y'all can be in the building. Okay?
Oh,
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm
oh.
saying. That's all I'm
He
saying.
said, y'all heard him.
All
And then
right.
very quickly,
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Clark got fired from ESPN on Monday in the middle of a live broadcast of NFL
Wild.
Live. He was told
Wild.
during a commercial break and never came back for the final 10 minutes. Mima Kimes was visibly uncomfortable on camera, and the news was online before the show ended. ESPN's explanation is that they had planned to tell him Tuesday, but a reporter reached out for comment, and they did not want him finding out on the internet. Clark pushed back on the framing that he chose to leave his words. He asked if he could be done now. If he should be done now, and the answer was yes. He was part of a larger Disney layoff round that also took Cam Newton, Carl Ravek, Tom Pelissero, with much of it attributed to redundancy from ESPN's acquisition of NFL Network, but it was not purely financial. Clark has been under scrutiny since February. There was a public on-air clash with Peter Schrager. There are multiple public apologies over the years, including for comments about Louisiana State Police. His reported $2 million salary made him expensive. And he made his contract dissatisfaction very public, which is not a thing networks forgive. He joined ESPN in 2015 and won a sports Emmy in 2023. Stephen A. Smith went on YouTube and openly said that he told his bosses he was unhappy about it, calling Clark arguably the best NFL analyst in America. Listen, I actually got to meet Ryan Clark back in March. Very nice guy. I don't follow
Mm-hmm.
football, but something in this milk ain't clean.
Ain't clean. But I mean, again, I'm nobody's football analyst or biggest fan of football either.
Me either.
But as far as what I've heard about Ryan and what I've you know witnessed, and he has his own platform called Pivot
Mm-hmm.
Podcast or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I think I think they're scared. They're scared of that man. And
Mm-hmm.
that man by himself is a force. That pivot platform is a force. They're
Mm-hmm.
mad that they don't own that platform. And I
Mm-hmm.
think I think they would rather cut ties than have to deal with people that influence doesn't necessarily rely on them to put food on the table, really, and so
Right.
they
Right.
can't really control them and things like that. So I don't know exactly what occurred, but it feels like that to me more than anything else. So I mean, good luck, sir. I'm pretty sure he's about to do major things outside of this. So I don't feel bad for the situation. It's sometimes what seems to be a detriment could be your biggest blessing. So good
Right.
luck, sir.
I don't feel bad for him because I know he'll be okay at the end of the day. What I don't like is that the way that it was handled to me seems very unprofessional and very
Hmm.
like because y'all could have waited till the end of the goddamn show.
People are weird. People are weird.
Like,
I don't think they could have waited. I think for whoever was in the building or privy to the information, they were already leaking it online, and so
okay,
I
so
think they
one of
have certain
y'all
people. I think certain people had to get in front of it. Like they don't like to be left. They don't like to be caught blindsided. I don't think.
so one of the producers is there. So the minute that it says cut, y'all pull him aside and you have the conversation. It's
Mm-hmm.
very simple because the news was gonna get out regardless. Now y'all look like a bunch of dickheads. And not that y'all care that y'all look like a bunch of dickheads, but y'all look like a bunch of dickheads. I don't
Mm.
watch it, so I mean, it's not like I can be like, well, I'm not watching ES. I never watched it to begin with. But now y'all look like a bunch of dickheads, and I won't support that regardless. You know what I mean? Like, you just look like a
Yeah.
bunch of dickheads. But
So yeah, like ESPN just or Disney, or I mean all of that is the same company or whatever. They just absorbed NFL Network and all of the talent over there. So I kind of understand that they got to trim fat someplace, and when they have to trim fat and they have I guess like not the easiest relationship with certain people, those are going to be some of the people that are going to go immediately. So people can't be bigger than the program according to some people, and I think that's kind of what it is. A bunch of egos battling like a sword fight at a urinal. So there you go.
also, before we move on to the dad jokes, I don't know who you are, Nick Bosa, but I saw that you apparently celebrated Ryan Clark being fired over on X. I want you to know that it looks like there's literally nothing going on in your head. It literally looks like when you have a thought, it just echoes. Let's not do this. Okay? Let's not do this. You literally look like a knuckle dragger. Let's not do this. Okay? Thank you.
Yeah. So, um, I don't know why I'm introducing it, but I'm already here, so that's what we're doing. We're going to the dad versus auntie jokes. You are the auntie, okay?
Yes.
Um,
I don't know why you specify that every time whenever you decide to do an introduction as the. Are you trying to tell me I'm trans? I'm trying to figure this out. Am I giving man?
Listen, um, anyway,
Not you saying listen anyway.
I
Ryan just
have,
inadvertently said that I'm giving trans, which is nothing
I
wrong
have.
with that per
That's not
se,
at
but
all
like,
what I'm saying. Not at
goddamn.
all. Not at all what I'm saying. But normally we only give a couple jokes because next week we'll be back and we don't want to waste them. But since outside is calling in August, I have lots of jokes, some of which are pretty corny, and I don't care. We going for it today, Jade. We going for it. What you got?
Okay, my first one is, did you hear about the most insane letter in the alphabet?
No.
Yeah, D's nuts. D is
These
nuts.
nuts. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Gotcha. How about this one? Since we already in the corny bag, what do you call a cute door?
I don't know what a knockout. What?
Adorable.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Thanks to my 8-year-old.
What's the worst thing to do at a funeral?
So many things, Jade. So many things. um, the worst thing to do at a funeral. Um,
Cash, cut it out.
I have so many thoughts here.
One of your thoughts is probably right. I'm not gonna hold you.
um, uh, uh, mm, has something to do with reaching in the casket or something. Go. What is it? What is it?
The corpse.
What is the what? The
The
question?
corpse.
What's the
What is
question?
the worst thing to do
To So I
at a
wasn't I
funeral?
wasn't I wasn't wrong. Reaching into the
The
reaching in.
corpse. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
reaching into.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. We were talking about ghosts earlier, and
Mm-hmm.
this is a joke that I do believe that I've said before, but still funny to me. What do you call ghost poop?
I don't know, Ryan. What?
Boo. Boo. Boo boo.
I just, you know what? Yeah, we need this break. We definitely need this break.
Yeah. Yeah.
How does a bald man run his fingers through his hair?
That was also on this show. Fuck. I should know all these ball jokes because Hmm. By reaching into his pants.
He cuts holes in his pockets.
Yes. just came to me. Yeah. Yeah. What's worse than two lesbians running with scissors?
Oh my god. But I don't think it would be like two lesbians scissoring. What is
Would
it?
you like me to tell you the answer?
Yes.
Two lesbians scissoring with the runs. Yuck.
um, a
Yeah.
reproductive health clinic has a sign that reads, "For family planning and contraception, come through the back door."
Mm. Hmm. Love that sign. Oh. Oh gosh, that is
Yeah.
too funny. That
Yeah.
is too funny.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this is a throwback to I think a joke from last week or the week before.
Okay.
I have a friend that's half Indian.
Mm,
His name's Ian.
I can't. I can't. I can't. But this just that
Sorry.
that just reminded me of another joke that I just saw that I
Oh
was
boy.
gonna save for next week.
Well, there's no next week. Sorry.
What do you call a gender fluid Indian?
I don't know. What?
Non-binary. Non like the bread and Indian.
Non-binary, non. Girl, you got to get better with the pronunciations. But wow, non-binary. Wow, wow. Okay, this was a racist joke, but I figure I could tell it because maybe I'm black. So sure. Um, what's the difference between Batman and a black man?
Oh, I know this is very racist. What?
Mm-hmm.
Let me not
Batman can go.
drink.
Batman can go out at night without Robin.
Mm. Oh, I'm telling.
I saw the joke on TikTok told by a black person. I was like, oh well,
I,
yikes, yikes,
I,
yikes.
I have another one.
Good, because I got many
I,
more.
I know you do. Hold on. Da da da. Where is it? Oh, what did the T Rex use to cut the wood?
Hmm. I don't know. I don't know what.
A dinosaur.
God, I promise you guys. I promise you guys. My last two jokes are nice and filthy, but I do have one last corny one before we get there. Okay.
Okay.
What does a professional boxer drink when he gets thirsty?
Fruit punch.
Punch. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Whatever. You have a last one or no?
I have a last one. I think we've done this one before since you're going to go to dirty.
Mm-hmm.
What is 6.9?
Uh um a good thing messed up by a period or some shit like that. Mm-hmm.
A good thing ruined by a period.
Ruined by a period. That joke took me out because I saw Anne Hathaway tell that joke on on one of them late night shows. I think it was the Tonight Show or something like that. It was too funny. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. I'm going to tell this one, and then the last one will be before we,
I
bid you guys adieu. What's the difference between purple and pink?
I don't know.
The grip. Rendered her speechless. You have any? Do you have any more or no?
I don't know. No. No. You
Virgo
go right
season
on ahead.
show at gmail.com is the email address.
The grip.
You can cuss us out over there because y'all missing the show. I'm gonna try to put something up, but don't hold your breath. I'm gonna try to put some like highlights up or something. Whatever. I don't know. Whatever. The VirgoSeasonShow.com is the website, and that's it. What you got?
The grip, he says. You can also find us at Virgo Season Show on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. You can find Black Ryan or Black Ryan on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. And you can find me at Joyhdae on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. The Grip.
Mm-hmm. All right. All right. One more for the road. Okay. So I was reminiscing the other day about a time when I was tickling my daughter's tiny feet. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about that one night. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. My wife woke up and said something like, wait until she's born.
Get off my screen. I'll see y'all at the end of August. I will see y'all in Virgo season. Get off my screen. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'll see y'all in Virgo season. Virgo season.